Hi guys, it's Andy here from Awesome 3D Prints with an instructional video for you guys. Bear with me, I've got a cold, doing my best. I'm trying to talk semi-normally anyway. This video is about PID or PID tuning. It's something that you don't have to do very regularly at all, only usually when you've got a problem, and the problems can vary as to what you're getting. You can get things like colour banding in your prints, you can get your temperature fluctuating up and down, won't hold a stable temperature on your hot end. Things like that generally, and there can be any number of reasons for that to happen, but the easiest and quickest thing, and usually the most successful, is to try a PID tune. With the latest version of Marlin and that, it supports automatic PID tuning, so this video is to show you how I do it and what steps I do to calibrate my PID. So here it is anyway. Watch the video and let me know what you think. If you like the video, drop your thumbs up and a comment as to what you liked. If you don't like it, drop your thumbs down, tell me what you didn't like, and if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified when the videos are about. Cheers guys.
Hi guys, this is me showing you how to do a PID tune, or at least the way I do a PID tune. Yeah, anyway, this is the software that I use. It's called Prontoface. There are many other ways of doing it. I've used Prontoface primarily because I've always used Prontoface and it's what I know, so that's where we go from anyway. Use whatever you feel comfortable. The commands are the same no matter what. You need to use, in my case, COM port 3. Yours may vary depending on what's on your system, but mine's COM port 3. Now the important bit is your speed. For chirality, and I think most others, it's probably 11.5/200, but obviously check if you click connect and it doesn't work, then you'll know why. So we'll click connect, and what you should see is text appear down the side here, which we have, all the way down to the bottom, which means we're connected and working. If you see garbled gibberish and stuff like that, then it's usually the port number that's wrong. If it says it can't connect, then sorry, ignore me. If you see garbled gibberish, it's usually the speed that's wrong. If you see nothing at all, it's usually the port that's wrong. So there you go. Anyway, back onto the PID tune. In the box down the bottom right, or in whichever box you're using, type the command M303. He says, helps if it types, M303 space C5. Now this is the number of times it will run the test. 3 is the minimum. The more you do it up to a point, the more accurate results you get. 5 seems to work pretty well for me, so I'm doing 5. Now you need to set your extruder number. In my case, it's extruder 0, and for most of you it will be extruder 0. If you're running more than one extruder, obviously it will be a different number. If you're tuning the bed, it's also classed as an extruder, but it's usually extruder -1, but we're not doing the bed now, and that would be an M304, I believe, not an M303. But anyway, back onto the PID tune for the nozzle. So E0 in my case, and most of your cases it will be E0. Then you need to set the temperature that you want to do your test at. Now if you're printing with primarily PLA, you want to do it for about the temperature you normally print PLA, so S200. If you primarily print ABS, you'd do it at whatever temperature you print ABS or nylon. Whatever you do, that's the temperature you're best off doing it at. When you've typed in your command, you just click send, and then over here to this box here, you'll see this is the blue line here is your extruder temperature, and you'll see that start to rise as the temperature goes up. So just keep an eye on it, and you should see it get up to around the 200 mark ish, thereabouts. It tends to go just above and then drop just below, and go just above and drop just below. And what that's doing is it's calculating how long it takes to get from set temperature to a set temperature, and that's how it works out your P.I.D. So just bear with it. I won't bother pausing the video. You can see exactly what I'm seeing. If now you've got the command, you want to skip forward by all means, but I'll leave it running so that you can, in case people are having problems, they can see what I can see, and hopefully then it will help some people troubleshoot. As you can see, it's getting up to about the 150-ish degree mark. Still going up. Yep, still going up. On the printer it reckons it's 156, 160, 165, and so on. And so you can keep track of it on the screen here with where your temperature gets to. Again, if you're doing higher, it will go higher, but it will get to just above 200, then drop down to just below and go up above and just below, and it'll do that 5 times. So you're not heating it up all the way from cold every time, so it's actually quite a quick process once it's up to temperature. So just bear with it. There you go, we're pretty much at temperature now, 197 on the display. just hit 200. It's got to 203, and now it's dropping down again. It's dropping down to 196, and now it's starting to heat again. So on mine, lowest 196, highest 203 so far, and it will do that 5 times, and then at the end it will give you a figure for your P.I. and D. So let that run. PID tunes don't have to be done on a regular basis. If you find that when you're printing, your temperature on your extruder is fluctuating by a few degrees here and there, that's the time to do a PID tune. If you change any hardware, like you've put a new heater cartridge in, or a new hot end, or you've changed your thermistor, then you need to do a PID tune again. That's the only times you really need to do them, is when you've changed hardware, or if you're having a problem maintaining a temperature. And generally this will help an awful lot with those issues. Let's go in now. Should be nearly finished actually. I think we're most of the way through the test. It doesn't take long, as I said, it's literally a fairly quick process. It's heating again now. As you can see on the line here, it only dips ever so slightly and goes up ever so slightly. It hovers around the 200 mark, just dipping by sort of 8-9 degrees, something like that. But it seems to be dropping less now. It only got down to 198 that time, so maybe it's calculating itself or something. Now, as you can see, we're getting the oh, let me just stop that. Right. Default P, default I, default D. That's what you need to set your figures as there. And to set them, in the box down the bottom here, delete your previous command. And then you type in M301, except for some reason I'm having problems typing. Oh my gosh. M30. Oh my god, this is really annoying. M301. And then P, you put in the suggested P, which in this case is 32.25, which you can see there. Space I, which is 2.87. Space D, and the D on this case is 90.48, so 90.48, and then click send. You'll get this message here saying sending, give you double check that your numbers are correct. It then echoes them to make sure they're correct. Now that's not stored at the moment. If you were to power off your machine now, your settings will go back to default, so you need to store them. And the command for storing is M500. So delete your existing command and type in M500 and click send. And that's then stored all your settings, and that's how you do a PID tune. Really easy. Doesn't take very long at all, and then your printer will maintain temperatures and work well, providing you haven't got a fault generally. But yeah, that's your PID tune done. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and if you like my videos, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. If you like them so much, give me a comment, tell me what you liked about them. If you don't like them, give me a thumbs down. Again, tell me what you didn't like about them. And if you want to see more, subscribe and tick the bell icon to get notified when the videos are about. Thanks guys, have a good one.